Hello there, my crafty friends. It's Ashley Pfeiffer, the maker behind Stampin' Up. I am bringing you a fun little card. I actually made this like a week ago, and of course, in true Ashley fashion, left it to the last minute to record this, but there's a couple of fun things about this card. So I'm sure you have seen this type of card, but typically it is with a portrait style card, and I decided I wanted to do a landscape, and then I stamped this and then just kind of fussy cut it. I used a craft knife so that it pops up, because if it doesn't, it just kind of sits there. So I thought I would cut that, and I wanted to show you. I am going to make a change because I want this to not be quite so transparent. Before I stop talking, I want to mention that if you didn't notice the foam adhesive sheets in the new catalog, you need these in your stash. They are fantastic. I'm not going to open that where you can hear all the crinkling. They work perfectly with the new alphabet dies. They work great with anything. So that is how we are going to do this little piece. And I might actually make it a window, like a shaker card, so that we can put some of those little flowers in there, but we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to stop talking and I will do a voiceover. And I know I had some comments last week that it was too quiet, and that is because my husband had just gone to bed and I was trying to keep it down. So I will endeavor to speak up this time. So thank you for always giving me your feedback. I really appreciate it. I do this for you, so I want to know what you think, good or bad. So let's get our craft on. Just opening up a new pack of my foam adhesive sheets. I'm using these things like gangbusters. I'm going to prepare the 2 card bases that I need. So I'm scoring at 4 1/4 and cutting at 5 1/2 inches. And I'm embossing with the Ornate Flowers embossing folder. I think that's the name of it. There's so many new products coming right now that it's hard to keep track. So I'm just gluing these 2 together. And I realized that I should have done my little score on that front panel. So I'm just scoring that in half at about 2 1/8, I believe it is. And now I will just trim down. I'm using Whisper White thick here so that I can prevent that see-through look. In the end, it turns out that I probably needed 2 pieces of the thick to avoid that transparent look. So I'm just cutting this down and putting a piece of the foam adhesive strip on the back, and then I've die cut it. And now I will die cut that inner piece. I would suggest taking a little more time to line it up, because I do end up with a thinner line on one side than I would have preferred, which is what I'm about to point out here. So now I'm ready to start stamping, and you're probably thinking, oh, well, you should have done the stamping before you mounted that on, but I want to know that it's in the right place. So I didn't ink up the 3 dots at the end of always, and it worked just fine. Now I'm ready to start inking up my card. I'm using So Saffron and Soft Seafoam. It's a lot of S's. And you might notice my chamois there. I just recently ordered a new one, and I cut it in half and put it in one of the half mount cases, which unfortunately are no longer available. But if you have them, it seems to be the perfect way to store it, because there are holes in those cases already. So I've been leaving mine closed. My chamois stays damp for the first time ever, and it doesn't smell. So win, win, win. And I'm just stamping at full strength the first time, stamping off the second time. I know those flowers look like they're kind of floating in the middle of nowhere, but it is what it is. So now I am taking the coordinating punch and punching out those tiny little blooms. I thought that would be so cute for the inside of a shaker card. So I will be using this again. I mean, all these products are around for a year, so we've got lots of time. Gluing just half of that because I don't want it to stick to the other portion. And now I'm just adding some liquid glue to adhere my blooms to. just putting that scrap piece of Whisper White thick in behind the card and using an X-Acto knife. You probably could use your scissors as well, but I found a craft knife or an X-Acto knife was a lot easier. And that is all, my crafty friends. I hope that you enjoyed that. Please consider hitting that subscribe button below, and we'll see you soon. Bye.